It's the official NRL Fantasy Podcast.
How good is Rugby League? We're back. Vegas, it did it again. And fantasy, I think pretty much all our wishes came true.
Yep.
What a round.
Yeah, I think so.
What an opening start to the round. We haven't even finished it yet. Paulie G, Luke Seifleet, Andrew Molinaroli, the NRL Fantasy Official Podcast. And we're back for the second half of round one.
Intermission.
All the teamless are in. We know what 16 of the 17 teams are doing, and we can adjust our lineups accordingly.
Yep.
How'd you go, Andrew?
Yeah,
So
good.
far?
I mean, I was a bit disappointed to pick up Mooney, but, you know, can't take them all. You can't get them all in your team.
Everyone has a hard luck story
But
because
that's
there were so
fine.
many
But it's-
heavy hitters.
it's-
Yours is Mooney.
But it's still, you know, I still had
What about you, Luke?
The
What's
great
your
Bradley's
big miss?
Mooney as well. I don't think I've had a miss so far. I think I'm pretty good.
You happy? You got Mooney. You got Couchman.
I got Ryan Couchman, yeah. I'm looping him at the moment.
Hamish Stewart. Did you fall for that trap? Did you stick with him?
No, I stuck with him.
I stuck with him. Yeah.
Well done, guys. I traded him out.
So the round's not over yet. I'm not going to be counting my chickens yet. I think we're all right.
It's a good start, though, right?
Yeah, it's what we want.
10 minutes to go, that team list, and I was like, Ryan Couchman out, Hamish Stewart out. They won't get many minutes off the bench. Bum, bum.
Famous last words, those ones.
But, as you said, there's still 6 games to go. So many interesting prospects, all named. So
Potential trade outs and trade ins.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
Outcomes
ever
and
had
variables.
so much money available. Ever.
Wow. Cashed up
in
Paulie.
fantasy. I just feel like, I'll bring him in.
Don't jinx it, mate.
Yeah, so we'll get to that very soon. Any other takeaways just from Vegas in general, Luke?
Probably the only one I'd say is I still think it's a middles. The forwards are still kind of
What
dominating.
about the hookers?
Yeah, hookers. Well, again,
Hooky.
they're part of the pack. I mean, like again, I'll give you an example.
Martin.
Like Dylan Lucas, for example.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even really. He just did all the little things. Didn't
So
really.
did
It's
Jacob
exciting.
Preston.
But I mean, six. Yeah, but Preston scored a try.
Yeah, but he got 70,
Yeah.
74.
Dylan Lucas got 61.
Yeah.
And
So your hard-working forwards, the
No,
Couchman
it's-
twins.
80
Yeah.
minutes is important. Yep.
yeah, and also too, if anything's to go by on that, especially the Bulldogs Dragons game, is that coaches are going to ride their benches too. So like again, I think perfect summation of the interchange rule this year is that who rode the pine the whole game and came on in Golden Point?
Curran.
Josh Curran.
Yep.
That's unbelievable. That's got to be like a first for like. It's unbelievable. Like a guy of his calibre, not even coming in the game to a
Serrano's
Golden
just
Point.
keeping his powder dry.
I'm just saying, but I think it's.
seeing what's going to happen.
I'm just giving it a foreshadowing to everyone out there. The people who are trying to pick these random guys, that's what we're gonna be dealing with
In
this year.
reverse, if you're named at 14 or 15, not literally their number on your back, but if you're first sub on or second sub on, you'll get big minutes.
Could get big minutes.
Because of the fact that coaches are reluctant to go deep
Well, they don't want
into
to pull.
their-
Yeah, they don't want to pull the trigger too soon.
Yeah.
And that's what we saw with
Yeah.
Hamish Stewart and Ryan Couchman, Andrew.
Well, like I said, the strategy is going to change from round one to the grand final. But
Yeah.
like it's nice to see that.
We'll have more
It will
data
help
next
us.
week.
It will help us for this
100%.
week. And for those that picked up Callum Ponga, some even captain, well done.
It's good.
It's good to see him back on the field.
Kicking goals, he threw you
He
a wild curveball.
Yeah, Kalen, I'm a bit angry with you for.
Shout out people that captain Damien Cook too.
Yeah, well, if you're
People
going
went
to
the
pick him
cookie
right,
train.
you may as well captain him because it's a case of getting in early and while Little's not there because that will change fast when Little's back.
Cashed in Vegas, some might say, Paulie.
He cashed in Vegas and he loves playing against the Dogs. Galvin was good as too. Kiraz, Kikau, big game. Atkinson. There was lots.
Well, I mean, it was 90 minutes too, so
It helped.
it helps.
Yeah, and Reid Marnie, those that kept the faith. Lukey we knew. Lukey we were confident. Chester was a worry early. Came good.
Yeah, he wasn't too busy, but when he had the ball, he was good, solid in defence. He's a good player. I like Chester.
And just shout out for Fletcher Sharp because that hurt. He was 43 in 26.
He was
goals.
everywhere.
Mate, he was the
He was everywhere.
If you got him in draft, it's annoying.
Yeah.
craziest thing, mate. He was the best player on the field.
Yeah. So he'll be back though.
Yeah, he will. I hope he's too good.
Too good. Let's talk Melbourne Storm taking on the Parramatta Eels. Thursday night footy. It is the game that Melbourne never lose, but if there's ever an occasion, Andrew, where this could happen, it's this Thursday night. The Eels with it all to play for. They're already champions of the Witzer pre-season challenge. So I can't strike a match between these two.
No, you couldn't, but the amount of times I've doubted Melbourne in round one. Down there is going to be a big crowd.
Yeah.
Para's back three kind of worried me a little bit. They're just a bit light on just because of injuries.
Yeah, no Addo-Carr.
Yeah, so...
Melbourne,
it should be a good game though. Like, yeah, looking forward to seeing the Storm. You know, they've got a lot to prove this year.
Young Moses Leo gets an opportunity in the centres with Nick Meaney moving to the wing. You speak about the inexperienced back three of Para, but Melbourne not much better. You saw Failongo, Luke, though. I've got him in my fantasy team.
I think everyone does. This is the Undertaker street game, really. I mean,
Yeah.
if it was going to be any game, it's probably this one. I mean,
You like
respectfully, I think that's got to be one of the not as strong Storm sides we've seen round one.
Well,
I mean,
Joe Chan and
a lot of-
to Lasardi in the second row.
that's a lot of inexperience
Alec
out the
McDonald
door. But again, you've still got Munster and Grant there.
Yep, and here.
And Hughes, but I meant like...
Yeah, they're missing some of their...
You've got the nucleus of all the winners, but again, they're going to...
Uto is going to have to step up.
Well, again, that's what I was going to talk about. Again, I think...
Well, he's in the leadership group now, isn't he? So,
Yeah.
like, I have a feeling he'll have a better year than he did last year.
And his averages when he averages over 45 minutes is quite exceptional. So I think a lot of people will be looking pretty hard at him.
Contrarily, the Eels pack, like, I don't know how they're going to share all the minutes.
Well,
There's so many big minute players.
Well, it's the Hopgood conundrum, right? Because
Hopgood,
a lot
Jack
of
Williams.
people have gone either Hopgood or Uto. And
Yeah.
the problem is you're kind of banking on two different things. You're banking on Udo basically going over 45 minutes each game because he's just an absolute beast when he plays that many, but also too, who's going to take Hopgood's? You've got all these middles that can basically...
Uto 51 to Hopgood's 41 on the predictor, and that's
How many minutes?
Well, they're both. That's putting them both at 50 minutes because Hopgood's PPM is not the same as Udo's.
Well, Hopgood's, that's no deal. If it's at 50 minutes, that's not good enough.
But you look at their bench. Dylan Walker plays big minutes.
You got Jack. You got Jack.
Matt Dory will come on, which
got a lot of
moves
guys.
Jack Williams into the middle.
Bellens
Jack
there now.
Bellens
Yeah,
there at lock.
They're all sharing those minutes.
And shout out Junior Paulie last year, had a massive year too, fantasy was.
And we have no idea what's going to happen with the dummy half role.
No.
Because Jason Riles could just have Talon De Silva on the bench and not play him.
He's got a lot of... That's why I think Mitchell Moses is a big shout this week if you're playing like draft, like, you know...
I nearly went Moses over Dylan Brown. Obviously, Brown cheaper, but kind of a bit of regret that I didn't stick with
I can see a big...
Yeah, no, I've got Moses. I feel like he's probably underpriced. So, I mean...
He could start fast.
Yeah.
Look at Atkinson on the weekend.
Yeah.
There's no reason Mitch can't match that.
I agree. Let's talk Warriors v the Roosters over there in New Zealand. Should be a great game. And the Warriors, well, a couple of surprise selections. Jacob Laban winning the edge position.
You're a big fan of him, aren't you, Paulie?
He's a big fan.
Yeah, I have been. I mean, the way Halasima went last year, I kind of cooled on Laban because of it. But now Laban's, I don't know, must have trained the house down in the pre-season.
I think they're being very careful how they do Halasima too. I think they're trying to like use him in spurts a bit.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is
Especially
interesting.
With the new rules.
Well, yeah, he can play centre as well, so that maybe you like his back cover, you know, like...
Well, Cam Pereira couldn't make the side. They went with Lato.
He's probably the worst guy in the NRL to come on with 20 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Really, when you look at it,
Interesting,
because he's just a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
That's crazy about Campera too.
Yeah,
See,
I'm a bit surprised.
I rate him highly.
But it's another guy that he's sitting in the, I think, outside the six men for now. But
Yeah,
as we
okay.
saw with the Vegas games, that changed.
Yep.
Most coaches
Got all
went
these
with guys
lot-
in the 20s.
Yep.
And Cam Pereira could be an interesting
Got all
one.
these
coming
lightning
on the
guys.
back end of a game, just when the forwards are tired and just he's so quick, could be a big difference. The Roosters, I'm so excited to see Blake Steep. I'm excited to see Nat Butcher come back from injury starting.
Well, shout out League. He was on the steep train early.
Yeah.
So that's paid off for him.
And his price is not steep.
No,
Very affordable.
There you go. So it's good shout out.
Yeah, I think I'm going to bring Steve.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yep.
I've got him 43 if he plays 45 minutes. And he might even get more minutes than that.
Might get more. Yeah.
So 43 will get him a nice little price bump.
I know a lot of people are interested in Iolo too. The hooker.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about the minutes.
This guy.
You don't think Connor Watson will come on at dummy half?
No, I think he's like Robbo's been pretty open about it. I think he's ready.
You just don't know. This is the whole thing. You
That's
just
the thing.
don't
You
know.
don't
You
know.
don't know.
I'm
You
just
have to take it. It's a leap of faith.
Taking a punt on him. I like.
Can't do it.
No, I think we'll get some minutes.
Very trappy this game. I can't pick it.
I like Angus Crichton.
It's such a hard game
your,
first up.
Even your man, Marky Mark.
Yeah, well, yeah, mate, offloads galore coming, I think.
Can score a try.
Look, if
too.
Mitch Barnett was playing, I'd probably lean more to the home team.
It's such
without him, I'd
it's such a
stick
hard
Roosters.
opener, no travelling over there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But they're, you know.
Weather
Stuart
conditions
Robinson,
too.
coach
It's Chooks
team.
though.
Shout out people got Teddy too. I think Teddy's probably in for a big game.
Just worried about the week, if it's going to be dewy.
He's a pinball. He's a pinball, mate.
I've been burned in the past in playing.
Anyone entertaining Sam Walker?
You could. You like him, don't you?
I like him.
He's your main man.
I know Legs got him.
Yeah, he's your main man.
It's because
Well, the way
he's
halves
born in
play.
Leeds, but anyway.
Well, mate, I think if anyone outside of those traditional, everyone's gone the same halves for fantasy. I think he's probably the one that off-brand.
I think from what
Due
we
for a
saw in
big year.
Vegas, you can load up on halves and hookers.
I think
Yeah.
DC probably steals a lot of his kicking meters. That's all.
Yeah, I think he's just purely attacking. I just think, but mate, I think he's going to be running in a lot of try. I think he's going to be a lot of work.
DCE might say, "I'll let him run the show," and then he might keep the kick meters.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Huge match between the Broncos and the Panthers. What a start to both these teams' 2026 campaign. Obviously, Broncos winning it last year, Penrith the previous 4. They even matched up in the 2023 grand final. So this one is just
Got some history.
marketing dream.
Yep.
And Payne Haas, I've captained him, so he's been named. So,
So
as
is
long
the
as he
rest of
plays,
planet
Well,
Earth, I
Payne
think.
Haas has been
Yeah.
named, okay.
Yeah, as long as
play.
he's going to play, then everything's all good, right?
You can't not captain him.
I mean, look, it can happen, right? I know in a draft league, someone captained Jaden Campbell, spoiler alert, and he's not playing. So we wanted to make sure Haas is playing. He is. All good. Reece Walsh, do we pick him in our wing fullback?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, what's his price? I didn't even look at his price this year. I think.
Yeah, 654.
I mean, he ran hot at the end of last
ran
year.
hot.
I think you got to pick him purely because he's going to be doing a lot of kicking now too. It would not shock me at all if he
So
goes.
Ben Hunt on the bench, are you surprised by
But
that?
Mam and Reynolds in the halves. Yes, I don't know.
Corey Pake's starting hooker.
Yeah,
Maybe
no, I'm
more.
probably steering clear. I think he's a bit too. Maybe I'm not going to say overpriced.
Their attack's so insane though, mate. It's probably they get a bit of a roll on. They just
And Penrith are very hard to score fantasy points against.
but also too Penrith got some key outs here. Like Liam Martin, especially
And
on.
Liam Martin, and then he's
It's a big-
surprised
it's a
Isaiah
big
Papali'i is
out.
not starting.
Yeah, I am.
So Sorensen and Garner the
So
second.
it's clear that Ivan's got a plan for IPAP. We just don't know what it is yet. And for fantasy owners, that's
Look,
absolutely.
You could still
brutal.
take the chance, but I won't be.
It's too risky. It's very. You got to wait and see. You got to wait and see now.
He was one of your,
Now I'm
one of
thinking
your guys,
like
right? Yeah.
Nat Butch.
Well, the killer here is a lot of people had either IPAP or Couchman.
Well, the advantage of IPAP was dual position.
That's right. But I'm saying, but they're both dual position.
Toby, people dodged a bullet. I don't know if Toby's going to get the scores people hope.
No,
based
but
on that.
what I'm saying is, but you had that one guy, that you had
Yeah,
the mid-edge
that's what I
guy
mean.
that can kind of just,
I'm worried.
yeah, you have to wait and see now. I think with him.
So Cleary in,
Yep.
Yep. I'm running Cleary Moses. Yep.
and what about like a Isaac Tungo or Casey McLean? Because centres are tough to fill, and they can both.
Oh, I think I said McLean the very first show we did.
You're
I
up
think
McLean?
I like McLean. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm worried that Tungo's a trap. Just based on what we've seen over the last 2 seasons. He could come good though. He did it back in 2023. He had some really good fantasy.
Yeah, and then he kind of bottomed out.
tailed
and then-
off, yeah.
And then we got him again, and he went up again. I think he's
Right at the end of last
Right,
year,
yeah.
he came good.
Yeah, I think anyone in the Penrith back line is going to be good, right?
It's good,
So
yeah.
it's
We're
just-
going to
maybe it
get
just
quality
doesn't
ball,
translate,
mate.
yeah.
Quality ball. Are we going to talk about the
I've
other?
got 40 for Tungo.
Is the other key player here in this Penrith team?
Isaiah Yeo.
Yeah, I think so. Probably worth a mention.
Yeah. So do you think he gets 80 minutes?
I think so.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm
I
worried.
don't think
I'm
it's going to
worried.
matter.
I'm worried.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying anything. I'd be stupid to say it,
I'm
but
not-
I'm just saying I'm steering clear
not
of
for-
Isaiah this year
I'll put it
for
out
my own
there.
reasons.
Andrew, do you think that Isaiah Yeo is literally going to be the litmus test between like one half of the fantasy world and the other half of the fantasy world?
So he's the
So
tipping
someone
point,
that some of the coaches are going to grab him, and some are going to stay away.
I
And
don't-
basically, how he goes is going to dictate which group is the one.
I don't think so because I think there are enough middles to go around. You know
So
what I
you
mean?
think if you miss on Yeo,
I don't think it's the
and
end of
Yeo
the world.
becomes, it's not the end of the world. What if the other way around though? What if you try and get Yeo, but he just kind of starts playing Jake Toporovic style?
Is that a shot?
Well, I'm just saying Jake over the years was fantasy darling.
Yeah, so
and then he slowly went backwards.
I mean, I haven't thought about that too deeply, Paulie, but I'm just steering clear of Isaiah. I don't know, I just got a feeling in my waters. I don't know what it is. I'm just steering clear. Like I said to you a couple of shows ago, I'm a vibes guy, and this is my vibe.
Follow the vibe.
Yeah.
I think we named the shows this year, but if we did, it'd be like,
Nah,
I'm worried.
I'm not.
This is about the fifth time I said it. I'm worried.
I'm not doing these shenanigans again.
I'm worried.
Pick
The
your
new rules.
best players and fill the rest up.
Sharks taking on the Titans, and Cronulla, well, they have named a pretty strong team, and Blake Brayley doesn't seem like much competition for him on the bench, so he might get 80 minutes again, Luke.
I'd say so. Yeah, it's really Brayley or Grant, really. I mean, it's just that's really the only two you can 100% look in the screen and say,
Should sleepwalk to 50.
that's right.
Well, that's why I got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like Jesse Ramian. I feel like he's underpriced.
Hey, he's got a point to prove too.
So I'm going to pick him in my centres. I looped Tom Chester, which
Well,
is
Chester got a good score.
because he got a good score, but I still need to actually play a centre, right? He's not in my centres. A lot of people started with Chester, so they didn't have this problem this week. I do, so Randall's in. Ramian's in.
Ramian, yep.
And what about the Titans? They've named some of a few surprises, but I think the big one would be the young winner, Fiamani, over from
Yeah, well,
Penrith.
brutal injury too to Jaden, right? So
Yeah, surprised about that. So he's out for at least a couple of weeks.
it really hurts their team.
And Ilias over Harrison, were you surprised by that?
Not really. I think Harrison's still quite young, and they brought Ilias up for a reason, right?
Yeah.
I think Ilias is young too, and I think he's got a lot of potential, so I don't hate Ilias in the halves.
Yeah. And this is interesting because you've got a situation where the Titans bench looks a little light on. No Josh Paxton. He's still in the 22, so he could come in, but for now it looks like he's on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
Yeah, really painted myself in the corner with him, but then.
But everyone is, mate, so don't worry. It's okay.
And we've got more news coming up, some good players. Well, we mentioned Lasardi earlier. So there's room to swap. But what I was curious about is with that minute rotation, does that mean a guy like Tino or potentially Randall get huge minutes just because that bench isn't necessary?
Oh, mate, I think I said to you, again, for the start of the year, we talked about, I think Tino basically has to stay on the field here.
Yeah.
I don't know if he can get away with that thing. Remember that what Des was doing last year with him? Where he had those little spurts and he was bringing him on?
I don't know.
I don't know if they can get away. I don't know if they got the pack to get away with that this year, to be honest.
Verrills, is a
Friend of the show?
friend of the show. Is he any hooker on the bench there?
Yeah, it just
Randall
depends. It depends how he goes. If Harrison,
Yeah, I feel like he's going to be playing 80 minutes.
Yeah, Randall goes there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really see. I don't necessarily see it. I think if he comes off, Randall will move there.
Yeah.
But what I'm worried about with the Titans, if you do go a Randall or a Tino, Sharks are a tough matchup, right? So even if Tino gets 50, 55 minutes, he might only score 45 to 50 points, which for him at his price is not what you're looking for.
No.
So
I think that's why a lot of people got kind of scared off him too, to be honest.
And I did mention him, Fiamani. Is anyone grabbing him at 2:30?
Yeah, I'll have a look. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Well, yeah. No deal.
Yeah.
No deal.
No.
What about your mate, Cooper?
He's named at 17.
No? Still interested still?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so tough when there's just so many cheapies.
Yeah, it's crazy. You got to throw on the dartboard, right? Hopefully it sticks.
That's what I mean. If you got the usual suspects, like the 5 or 6 the fantasy gods, basically, you're going to have to, like Andrew said, you're going to have to take a bit of a leap of faith on a couple of these guys and go, I think they're going to at least get these minutes. Anything over that minute mark is a bonus. Like, again, the next game is pretty much evidence of that with a certain hooker.
Let's talk Manly v the Canberra Raiders, and another game that's got quite a bit of rivalry about it for this round 1 opening to the 2026 season. So for Manly, a new halfback, Jamal Fogarty, coming up against his old club, Canberra, straight up. Andrew, are you excited by what the new number 7 can bring to your team?
Well, it's going to be weird seeing a different number 7 rolling out for Manly, right?
It's been a while.
It's a new era, I guess, and I know we'll wait to see. Like Fogarty, super steady.
Yeah.
He's there to direct the traffic.
Yeah.
we've got the outside backs. When I say we, sorry, that's really unprofessional. Manly have the outside backs to score some points. So it's about, Fogarty getting them the ball, essentially.
Joe Walsh named at 14. Where does he fit in, Luke?
Well, that's the $1 million. I was going to say, I think it's funny the way we talk about Fogarty. Like, I'm not excited to see Fogarty because I know what Fogarty brings.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the problem because Fogarty's just very, exactly
Steady.
when they get with him, he's steady. But the problem is they're going to need someone in that 6th position / hooker, wherever you're going to put him on, that's going to have to create some stuff purely out of nothing. And I think the biggest storyline for them, I said to Andrew before, is the next couple of weeks they've got some very winnable games. They need to basically get that sorted ASAP. They need to go, what's their situation with Simpkin? Because a lot of people like yourself are going to pick up Simpkin.
He's probably about 20k too expensive.
Yeah.
If he was Marnie,
That's the problem, yeah.
You could pick him and the people that picked Marnie, congrats. But that Vegas pitch is a bit shorter, right? It's a bit more contracted, which means dummy halves generally...
Because I have this feeling, again, I'm going to use Andrew's vibes call. It's very similar to the Dragons thing where no one saw the Ryan Couchman thing come on and everyone's like, oh my God, he's come on so early.
Well,
and
especially when he played edge in the 2 pre-seasons.
I've got a very, very weird feeling that might happen with Joey Walsh, where he just gets thrown on and someone either moves...
What did I say to you guys a few weeks ago? I've got the vibes from a couple of seasons ago when Lockie Galvin started the pre-season, wasn't expected to start.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Right?
Yeah, that's
and
a
the
good one.
next thing, they had to buy in round 1, so no one really knew what to do. The next thing you knew, Galvin was starting and killing it. I think the same thing could happen with Joe Walsh. I know they're not identical type of players, but I think what they can bring to the team is similar to what Galvin brought to West Tigers a couple of years ago before they had Luai and...
Yeah, I just don't think, mid-game, I don't think they're going to be doing that.
No.
I don't think they'll be changing their halves because it just essentially says pre-season was a waste of time.
Yeah.
So I think they'll give it a couple of weeks, but, I did...
Just don't know.
I like what I saw from Joey Walsh, but again, he's a kid, so...
I just don't know. The problem is it's all, again, broken record
So
for the
Simpkin or
last
bust for
5
now,
years.
but it could be Walsh or bust.
But also
There's not
to-
a lot of options for Manly in classic fantasy.
But also, too, it all hinges on, again, 5-year broken record. It all hinges on what Tom
the
looks
way
like.
Ponga played, they're the same price. Would you consider
Yeah, well,
getting Turbo
again, if we
just on
see-
the back of that?
No, we have to see it.
Well, I got Turbo. It was a toss-up and I got Turbo.
So you want a big score out of him?
Of course I do.
Big score. Well, again, put it this way. The way that team's the way it's named now, he's going to be touching the ball a lot.
Yeah.
So Andrew's going to have a lot of potential to get line break assists and
the Raiders, everyone's going to be keen on Noah Martin because he's named on the edge.
yeah, that's a massive surprise. I'm shocked even Nicholson's named after the injury he got, but
I'm keen on getting Martin in there, Andrew. What's your thoughts?
So he's a good player. He played under 19's Origin, I think.
Yeah.
And he looks the goods.
you're not scared by Nicholson?
He got some mongrel.
Okay.
Can be worried about everybody, but I got worried about Ryan Couchman and look where it got me.
Yeah, but at least Brian Cage had a bit of runs on the board.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I got worried that he wouldn't get the minutes.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Well, you got again. Andrew said you got to take a vibe on someone.
Yeah, and Sanders, he's going to...
Yeah, I think he's a safe pick.
Pretty safe, right?
350. People are worried that Stranger's going to start doing everything.
I don't think so.
Sneakily, I think Stranger's a great
I think if you do have Sanders, though, it's probably ideal to loop or not play.
Would you want to know what his predicted score is?
I want you to reveal it to me now.
27.
Yeah, because
80
and
minutes.
whose side is he on?
Because he's coming up against Ola Kawhi.
So
But
that's a big welcome to first
Also,
grade
New
moment.
South Wales Cup, he's not a big...
That's right.
Takes that into account, that predicted score.
But also too, it's a pretty tough matchup first up.
So as you said, just put him in the emergencies and just hope that...
Yeah.
Slow burn.
A slow burn.
Yeah, I think so.
Or if you just picked all the guns in the first half of Vegas, then you could probably afford to leave him out.
Yep.
See what happens. Dolphins taking on the Rabbidos. Wow, another game that just has audiences salivating.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne Bennett up against the club that he started essentially as coach anyway. And I can't pick this one.
Oh, it's just,
I can't pick.
yeah. To be the points on the overs on the attack of this. This is with the
A lot of
attacking
attack.
masterclass.
Good
I think.
idea to load up in fantasy. Just the only danger is it is the last game. So what if there's adjustments to team lists after 90 minutes to go? That's
This will be the perfect game if you're on head-to-head and you have all these attacking players and you go.
Herbie.
Well, I'm captaining Herbie this
You're
week.
captaining him.
Yep.
Oh,
73 on the predictor. So
Come on.
that will help.
Okay.
And then you got Souths on the other hand, guys like Jai Gray, Keon Colin Matangi. I think they're good pickups.
I'm excited to see Fafita go.
David Fafita, you've got to have.
Got to have him.
So who's
Predictor doesn't have him high,
who's
but that's...
who's Fafita up against?
Well, Fafita should be up on
He's on the left, so he's on.
So, but the Dolphins have named
they move?
Lemuelu
Yeah.
Finafuiaki.
You don't know what side they're on yet.
Well, we can only take a guess because they've both played both sides over the years. Finafuiaki will probably play on the right.
Yeah, because I know people talk about the right side of South, but that left side's going to get on. Because Johnson's 3 away, right?
3 away.
After Fafita didn't go that great fantasy-wise last year.
Oh well, he'll be going well this year.
He'll be going, yeah.
I think everyone.
I think
has
he's a bit
to.
happy.
I'll make it pretty cool early here. I'll say if he's not playing Origin this year, that means the fantasy Souths experiment's gone horribly wrong because he should walk into that Queensland.
He should.
With the ball he's getting for fantasy, like again in that Mudgee try you saw, like you got
His
early
first
ball,
touch.
mate.
It's
First
crazy.
touch, he was running over people. So
I'm interested in Morgan Knowles. There's not a lot of options there on the bench for the Dolphins up the middle. If he gets 55, 60 minutes.
He looks the goods, but his price is just a little bit awkward for mine.
Yeah.
It's awkward.
Yeah.
But I'm still
If it's a
keen.
bit cheap, I'd be all aboard. But yeah.
shout out
And then
Gilbert.
you and Aitken, what's the story?
Oh mate,
Starting
I'll
at the start.
put my hand up. I'm stunned by that.
But do you think that's where another adjustment could occur, and they might share the spot, or
I just don't see why Duncan has to come off the bench.
so don't pick Aitken up as a center,
No.
high price.
Mate,
center.
his price is too high.
6'10". Yeah, I
What if he plays the first 20 minutes
I
and
agree.
Duncan comes on? You'll
But
be
it's important we
destroyed.
tell people this because they might just look at the team list and think, oh, that's a great
Man,
one.
I'm in the Tallis Duncan fan. I don't
Yeah,
get.
same.
I don't get it.
It could change. I feel like
probably
Wayne
like-
Bennett could adjust.
That's a 90 minutes before kickoff. Surely,
Well, I
Chats,
mean,
That's what I'm
right?
worried. That's
But
what
it
I'd
also could be
worried
the
about.
thing, like he's keeping him dry for, the big bench because he can play anywhere. So it's like it's maybe.
Yeah, I know.
It's the same with Josh Paxton for the Titans. Josh Hanno might be just saying the young bloke doesn't want any pressure
Yep.
on him. He could end up starting.
So I have to put you on the spot, Paul. But who's on the bench for South? So who's the other three?
Well, again, they've got
It's
Kepi,
Hubner, Kepi, and who else?
But I don't know if Kepi gets that many minutes.
Is it LeBlanc? Is it LeBlanc?
Well, no, LeBlanc. No, because LeBlanc's now in the reserves.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So who's
your
the
only
third?
forwards are going to be Duncan, Hubner, and Kepi.
Oh, because
Mamazella is your-
Mamazella. Sorry, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's a 90 minutes before kickoff check for me.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, another one, Keon as well. I wish Keon. Yeah, I wish he didn't have that buy so early. I'd be all over
I
Keon.
might get him, but it just depends how cheap. I have to go quite cheap in other areas. Obviously, with the Brandon Smith news, there's room. I think you can have 2 Souths players. So Fafita, ideally with the early buy, you just have one, and that's Fafita. But Keon could be a nice pod. The way that we saw those first 2 games go in Vegas, and I know they're getting the shorter field, but if the rule changes mean players like Kolomatangi are going to stand out, then why not just start with him? He probably
He's
is
a good pod.
underpriced.
Yeah, he's a good pod.
700.
Mate, he's an awesome pod. And also, too, like, I hope Murray's got his rest. That's all I'll say.
Comes down to the minutes, but with that bench, you'd think him
Is
and
it-
Murray will get big minutes.
Yeah, is anyone looking at Murray?
I'll
yeah.
have to see it.
He was inflated price to,
Yeah.
to his 2024 one,
Yep.
just because 2025
Yep.
was impossible to judge it on.
I just don't
So
see.
he probably needs to lose a bit of cash.
I just don't see how with this kind of game too. I don't see how Murray and Keon can come off.
Well,
The drop,
Cam
the
doesn't have
drop,
the match fitness.
the drop off from the other.
Keon could play 7.
That's my only worry with them. It's this, So
Anyway. And Alex Johnston might break the try scoring record.
Well, it's gonna happen
you got it ready to
Some
go
point.
anyway. I got it ready in the canister. So
It's going to be good. So, any question marks from those team lists, Andrew? What's your thoughts? Where are you landing with the rest of your team at the moment? Any adjustments?
Well, yeah, Paxton kind of threw me a little bit.
Yeah.
And my salary cap's a bit thin, so I
Yeah.
need to go back to the drawing board a little bit. Chan and Lasardi's not too surprising, so everyone's got at least one of those, right?
yep.
Probably the Sardi.
Sardi,
combine,
yeah.
Just because his PPM seems better.
Yeah, same with me.
Sorry.
And Martin from the Raiders I'm a bit wary of him. I know you're keen on him, but yeah, I don't know, Nicholson, like he's just too good to be not playing in the back row.
Yeah, if he didn't get an injury, I don't think he's.
I think
playing.
it's, yeah.
Blake Steep.
Oh, I like the Blake Steep one.
Yeah, I like it.
If you ask me between the two, that's 100% the one we go.
And do you stick with a Cooper bye even though he's on the bench? Do you hope for some sort of Ryan
I'm worried.
Couchman
I'm
type
worried.
game?
Yeah, yeah, not to put a pin in the balloon for Titans fans, but that Campbell injury is really, it's tough.
I don't think I can take their young winger.
Because the one thing they need is consistency, Ty. They just haven't had any consistency in their lineup, and now they're playing with almost a whole new team now.
What about Moses Leo? Because he'll get the centre ad, right?
Oh, geez, we're getting desperate.
Well, I'm just curious. Like a lot of people out there will be looking.
Yeah, I get it.
What's his job security like though?
Yeah, it's probably.
Well, Coates is out for a long time.
Yeah.
Now Lomax isn't going there, is he?
No, we're missing someone, aren't we? We've got Meaney.
Yeah, Meaney and Warbrick.
So Meaney on the wings, because Meaney's usually playing centre fullback.
So that's why Leo's in.
Are we missing someone?
And you got to remember,
Howard's
Leo played some centre last year and then got hurt.
Yeah.
I just feel like we're missing someone there. I know it's Coates, but there's someone else. But yeah, maybe that's the question there.
I don't mind it.
Job security is probably the way to go.
Yeah.
Oh, Seve?
I don't think Seve's going to beat out Leo.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, that's probably... You guys have answered your own question.
And then Jesse Colquhoun and Blake Steep, two guys named.
Yeah,
I saw, even though Hamish Stewart was late move to 14, he still played a lot of lock and did very well.
They're going to get points.
I think they're
those two guys are this week's
those
Hamish
base
Stewart.
stats.
If you ask me my takeaway so far 2 games in, they're the players I'd be getting. It's the Jesse, the Stewarts of the world, the Colquhouns of the world, all those, to Steep, the guys that are basically going to be relied upon because they're young and they're, just to play those workhorses.
And the hookers that could get 80 because of the interchange rule changes. Because we did see that, like the Dragons was a good example where...
It's a fascinating game.
The change in the minutes happened because Matt Fingai had to come on the field.
Yep.
And that wasn't the original plan.
Yeah.
Blake Laurie was...
But it was even fascinating too, though, back to that Vegas game. It was really fascinating too. Like we kept saying, why is Leilua not coming off? And he stayed all the way till half time.
Looked fit.
Well, I'm just saying, but that changes everything. And then you're going, hang on, why is Ryan Cat? And then you're like, oh my God, he's still on, because they look so similar. You're like, hang on, which one come off?
Yeah.
And most people will have Macassini and Adam Dewey.
Yeah.
Because everyone did so
The
well.
Tigers preview is going to be good next week with you. You're going to be,
Well, Macassini might not even get named. Skelton could be.
Oh, okay, calm down.
I'm just saying.
Calm
it's risky.
down, okay.
But I think everyone wants to loop these guys.
He'll be
how well they
in the
Vegas.
team.
I think unless
Barring injury, I'll look in the camera right now. He'll be in the team.
Scott Drinkwater obviously got injured and didn't go well fantasy-wise, but pretty much everyone else. Maybe Dylan Brown, but a lot of demerits for Brown. I think
He's fine.
he'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
He's fine.
He'll be fine.
Don't Luke Metcalf at people.
No.
Right? That's what happened last year.
That's what
Vegas.
that's what I did last
halfback,
year. Yeah.
30 odd.
That's right. Yeah, we got too cranky in your age.
It's not going to happen to Dylan Brown.
No, just get through these next games and we'll have a good idea what we're at.
Well done, Luke. Andrew.
Thanks, Paulie.
I'm Paulie G. Make sure you stay tuned all week to NRL.com. And of course, we'll be back next week with the official NRL Fantasy Podcast. But it's bye for now.